We're experiencing the highest ever recorded temperatures.
Abby, do you think it will keep getting warmer and warmer?
I don't know. We've received a strange postcard. The photo looks like Pujalt, but not exactly the way I know it. Dear children, we are writing from Pujalt. The town has changed. We are now living much better thanks to agreements with the municipality and the renewable energy promoters that benefit us, as well as new changes in the law that protect us. The region of Anoye Sagara has changed. Renewable energy projects are better integrated in the landscape, and the citizens can participate in the projects and in the decision-making process. Houses have their solar panels and small gardens for energy and food self-consumption, and we enjoy an electric car-sharing system. At the outskirts of the town, there is a small solar park. Energy communities are growing, and we are learning how to live as a community. Even though changes sometimes can seem slow, please, live like we did, being active in the present and having hope for the future. I will write to you again, but in Brussels. You must see the changes there too.
Who sent us this? Aren't Mom and Dad in Granada?
I have no idea. There is no address or name. Do you think this is really from the future?
Yes, there's a photo and everything. Isn't that so cool? Abby, I have an idea. Since Mom and Dad are gone for a long trip, why don't we take a trip too? We could go to Brussels to see what this is about.
This arrived for you this morning.
Our friend from the future wrote again.
That was fast. How do they even know where we are?
Hello again. This time from Brussels in Belgium, the heart of Europe. Let me tell you a little bit about what Brussels is like nowadays. There are no more private cars, only self-service and automated electric vehicles. Bicycles and pedestrians have priority. All the facades and roofs are planted with vegetation, which gives the city a jungle vibe. We can breathe well and there's no more noise. Your next stop should be Innsbruck in Austria.
That's amazing! Can you imagine? Abby, can we go to Innsbruck, please?
Hello, is the heater working?
Yes, but this is an old building and is not very well insulated, so heat escapes quickly. This has been waiting for you.
Another postcard from the future. Hello from Innsbruck. You would not believe all the changes we have made in the past 25 years. In the past, many people used to struggle with expensive rents and energy bills, and living in a big city felt a little lonely sometimes. But after a period in which all the houses were covered in scaffoldings for the energy renovations, we started to recreate the public spaces. Now you can see solar panels on the roofs, green facades, trees everywhere, and lively community meeting points. It is much easier now to find an affordable apartment because the city has really put a lot of work into building more social housing and implemented rent control, so we can truly enjoy the city. Your next stop should be Krzywcza in Poland. I can't wait for all of this to happen.
Krzywcza, here we come!
Cześć! This is how we keep warm here. Other energy sources are too expensive. Are you gonna read the postcard?
You can read it to us if you want.
Greetings from Krzywcza. The village is completely different from the one I remember from my youth. The biggest change? The air. 2 decades ago, smog was an everyday problem, and now I breathe air cleaner than it ever was. Houses are now powered almost exclusively by solar and wind energy. Roofs are full of solar panels, and wind farms have been built near the San River. Last week was the last chimney day. People have really stopped worrying about heating and cooling their homes. And what convenience! You don't have to carry coal or wood, clean the stove, or worry about the fire. And nature has benefited from this. The forest is no longer exploited so intensely. I love walking there. Your last and final stop will be in South Ostrobothnia, in Finland.
Why is the field empty?
That is not an empty field. It's producing peat.
What is peat?
Here, it is used as a source of energy. But it pollutes more than other energy sources, so they're trying to get rid of it.
Hey,
Hello!
Hi! Do you have a postcard for us?
yes, I do.
Hello. I've been visiting bird wetlands in South Ostrobothnia in Finland now during the fall. Fortunately, the species has diversified in recent years. Our village community's own wind turbines have also worked well, and the autumn harvest was good. We have a good model of self-sufficiency. That's it? This was the last postcard. It's the end of our trip.
Not so fast. There's also a letter.
What does it say?
I know you must be wondering how all this happened, and you must be impatient to see how it all unfolds. The short answer is, it is thanks to you. The transition was often costly. It was difficult to find a place for renewables in our countrysides, to find new transport modes for the least wealthy. It was costly to renovate houses and to heat them with cleaner energy. It was by speaking to people like you and me and deciding together how the transition could take place that effective solutions were identified. People started not only accepting but supporting new ways of living. The future I come from is not too far ahead, and I will be born soon. Everything is possible. See you soon. Your friend from the future. TANDEM is a European project aiming to create and implement just transition pathways by involving those potentially affected in the policymaking process. It will test its methodology in Brussels, Innsbruck, South Ostrobothnia, Catalonia, and Krzywcza. To learn more about just transition pathways created with people like you, follow us. www.tandem-heu.eu. Project funded by the European Commission.